Welcome to Newslaundry Lite. Roses are red, violets are blue.
Now the rose is dead, and I wish you were too. The bad news is that a hostage situation at the Chennai airport went horribly wrong when the negotiator and the hijacker couldn't understand each other. One person was killed as a result.
The good news is that it was just a badly organized drill and no one actually died.
The bad news is this could actually happen.
The good news is that the Akhilesh Yadav government has given riot victims 5 lakh rupees in compensation.
The bad news is that in order to be eligible for this compensation, they must give up their land and leave the refugee camp immediately.
The good news is that it's time for the news half hour.
The bad news is that Madhu is missing.
Welcome to the News Super Half Hour. It's election season, and if you thought campaigning is easy, think again. You have to know how to sing.
क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो
Or not. You have to answer questions while dodging ink baths.
As soon as the ink was thrown on them and as soon as this man started shouting pro-Anna slogans, so clearly this seems to have been a planned attempt and not a very spontaneous reaction that this person claims.
You have to speak when there's no one to listen to you.
शीला जी ने बहुत अच्छी सरकार चलाई और इस बात को सब लोग मानते हैं, इनका एक्सपीरियंस है.
Or speak non-stop for 4 weeks till even you're confused.
डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी विद्वान थे. जहां मुझे श्यामजी कृष्ण वर्मा बोलना था, बीच-बीच में मैं श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी बोल दिया था.
So what goes down on the election trail? Our in-house expert, Prometheus Sen, has also entered the election fray with the Kaun Aadmi Party. So Prometheus, please tell us, how has your experience of campaigning been so far?
Do they even understand what we have to go through on a day-to-day basis? The other day, when I went to campaign inside the Warangal sub-district.
Right.
Over there. I went in my car. I have a small Mercedes sedan. I went in that, and my Mercedes was lost, and the driver was lost also. And after that, I had to go campaigning. I had to go rent a helicopter. It's very difficult because they only reimbursed me half the money. Then other half I had to pay out of my pocket for the helicopter. And the pilot was a complete lunatic. Half the time we were going to fly to my district, but instead he had to stop off and drop off his wife and all. These are daily problems we have to suffer. Sometimes when we don't get re-elected, we'll go to a restaurant and they'll say, do you have a reservation? Hey, what kind of India is this?
Come on.
At this rate, we are continuing to campaign and all that. And people sometimes, they'll say we are all thieves, whatever. Maybe some of us are thieves, okay, chalo, maybe all of us are thieves. But this was the 1980s, no? We had to be thieves. What else there was to do? There was no channels, all these channels were not there. And internet was not also there. So we had to entertain ourselves somehow.
Miss Chaudhary, do you have something to say?
how they are hiding their guilt and
That is so funny!
I think we'll cut to a commercial while we all get our hearing back in order. Thank you.
The good news is that there are no ads on Newslaundry Lite.
The bad news is that there's no money here either.
We believe in principles.
Yeah, try eating principles.
The good news is that the International Space Station just turned 15.
The bad news is that it's celebrated by getting infected with a virus. The bad news is that no gold was found in Unnao.
The good news is that $1.1 million of gold was found in the toilet of a Jet Airways plane.
Be the days when they're gonna try and corner you. They're out to put your lights out, so you need to know what to do. You had us believe our Aadmi party was Kadu. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the money in your bank is hot. You claim that it was all a lie, so then came the sting off. They won't be done till everybody thinks the way they do about you now. Now buck up lads and straighten out your topies. Stop acting like a bunch of whining rookies. There were many things that the Ahmadli wanna know right now. AP, can we really trust your party, Please tell us all. Arvind Kejriwal. Today was gonna be a day, but it seems you haven't got a clue. By now you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. Slip up again and you'll be falling from your high moral ground. Are all your claims of virtue just hollow? Are you the light the people need to follow? There are many things that the Ahmadli wanna know right now. Hey, PA, are you as clean as you claim to be? Please tell us all. Arvind Kejriwal. Hey, don't let your daughters ever get dirty. 'Cause after all, you're Arvind Kejriwal.
The good news is that a Japanese island rose from the ocean.
The bad news is that the Japanese economy is sinking equally fast.
The good news is that the Kedarnath temple survived the June floods.
The bad news is that it's now being destroyed by offerings of ghee.
The good news
Is that I'm leaving. And the bad news is that you're stuck with her.
join us next week for more Newslaundry Lite.
For more, subscribe to Newslaundry.